Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue Final Fantasy VI, the Pixel Remaster. So let's fire it up. Alrighty, in our previous episode we ascended to the floating continent, defeating airships, and we got all of the treasures on the floating continent except that very last one. And we leveled Shadow to level 25. Let's see, Gao is level 41 now. We've leveled all of our other party members who are now in the airship to level 25. Mog is the only one that remains. Let's see. Let's make sure that let's equip Gao here for this next part. So for this next part, what we are going to do is we are going to, let's see, Power Sash? Yeah, Power Sash is good. We are going to take a world tour with Gao and Mog. So we're going to get Mog's dances right now. He already has the Wind Rhapsody. He got that right here in the Veldt. And as far as how we're going to do this, let me just bring up a quick map of what this is going to look like. So here is our World of Balance, and we're starting right, well, we're not starting at Mobliz. That's where I thought we were going to start when I marked this up. We're actually starting down at the Crescent Mountain. And so what we're going to do, we're going to go into the Crescent Mountain. We're going to go take the Serpent's Trench all the way back up to Nicaea. Then that's going to take us all the way back to South Figaro. And then we're going to hike over to Mount Colts. In Mount Colts, we are going to get both the Earth Blues and Twilight Requiem, and then we're going to march up to the Returner's Hideout and go through there, get back on the raft, go all the way through the Lathe River, and then we'll hit up a forest on the east side of, let's see, the northeast part of the continent, that forest right there by the house in the Veldt, to get Forest Nocturne, and then let's see, and then that's it as far as the world tour goes. Then we'll just come back down through the Phantom Forest, over the Barren Falls, and through the hills we go to the Veldt to get our airship back. And then we will be ready to go back up to the floating continent. Before that, though, I actually forgot to mention the little red arrows that I made. So we're going to fly on the airship first, instead of taking the yellow arrows, the yellow path. We're going to take the red path first. We're going to fly, and I think that's maybe why I put Mobliz as our starting point, because I was going to do the airship part first. Whatever. Anyway, so we're going to go from where we are over to Zozo, take an encounter there, defeat them to get the Love Sonata, or the Love Serenade, and then head over to the desert where Figaro Castle hails from, and then get the Desert Lullaby. So that will be, I think, just about all of them. I think that's all of them but one. There's one that we do have to get in the World of Ruin, and so that's what that will look like. So anyway, let us proceed on our little world tour. Alrighty, up we go in the airship. Let's see, where is Zozo? There you are. Okay. And I remember when I first played with Mog, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. What was this? What does this guy do again? No, I don't care. Zozo, never heard of it. Please be something easy. Okay, good. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is, let's see, I think we can just attack, yeah. We're gonna vanish Mog so that, he has an easier time dealing with enemies and stuff. Man, magic. Let's cast fire on the guy who's disappeared. And then we're gonna have Gao run away at the very end. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna just we're gonna have Gao stick it out with Mog, so that they'll both be getting experience. Anyway, let's have you do the stray cat. That'll be fine. Okay. So I don't need to cast Vanish on Gao. He's fine. But with Mog, yeah, a little different story. We might have to cast Magic. Yeah, we're gonna have to cast Magic. Okay. Magic. There we go. Okay, Mog learned Love Serenade. There it is. Oh, let's make sure. Yeah, Mog does have Zone Seeker on. Very good. Alright, we're out of here. Oops. Okay. Up we go again. And then off to the desert we go. Oops. Alright, down we go. Oh, that's right, we can't land in the desert. We can only land by the desert. You could land an airship in a desert. I've seen Teddy Ruxpin. Well, actually, it was a crash landing. It wasn't a landing. So, anyway, never mind. Just kidding. Alrighty, there we go. Mog learned Desert Lullaby. Very good. Okay, and that's all there is to those two. And then we'll head back to the Crescent Cave. That's what it's called, right? Crescent Mountain Cave. Excuse me. Alright, and we'll just hot-foot it over there. Yes, jump into the falls. Thank you. Alrighty, we'll just go through the scripted battles here, and then we'll be on our way. So I'll just do one battle, and then oh dang it, that's gonna add to our Velt, isn't it? Our Velt pack. So well, it's fine. So now we just go across. We float across the ocean or under the ocean or something. We didn't have to go to South Figaro after all. But we still do need to go to Mount Colts, or at least some mountain area, to get the Earth Blues. So we'll still need to take the airship back there. So anyway, I totally forgot that we could run back in here. Okay, and the next place in the forest here, we'll just take some chippy rabbits. Okay, that's fine. We're getting new formations, which I'm not terribly excited about, but whatever. Okay, Mogler and Forest Nocturne. Alright, very good. Alright, and Mog still has less experience to go up to the next level. That's fine. Jump. Okay, so now we are back to the Veld, and let's just run away. We don't need to take these fights. Okay, so we're gonna fly over to Mount Colts now. Get a couple of encounters here. One on the inside of the cave, one on the outside of the cave, and then we will Then we will return to Esper Cave to finish leveling up Mog. Let's see. Let's just get the encounter right here. Yeah, this will do. Alrighty, Twilight Requiem. Requiem. I'm having a hard time with words today. Preemptive strike. Alrighty, very good. Alrighty, Mog learned Earth Blues. Okay, let's look at our dances. 7 of the 8, I believe, is what that is. Yeah. Okay, let's return to the airship. We've got everything that we need as far as dances goes. Now, if I hadn't gotten Mog any magic, so he does have some magic, not all of it, but he's got, you know, a fair amount. I did spend some time in the Veld to give him some spells. Everybody has some spells now, including, yeah, Realm has spells. Let's see, let's just defend and let's just attack. Now, if I wouldn't have leveled, or if I wouldn't have, what am I trying to say? If I wouldn't have gotten magic with Mog, then I'd just use these flame rods, which are very effective, very, very effective against the Bonacons and the Adamant Carry enemies. And okay, and I made sure that we had our booster on so that we have 4x experience. Once we are done leveling Mog to level 25, since he is the last, we will put everything back to a multiplier of 1. Oh no, we're surrounded. Magic, let's just do Fire. 1 blast should do it. Oh man, 5,800, that's crazy. How powerful that is. Anyway, so yeah, I just either used ice rods or fire rods. That's what I did with Realm, because she didn't have anything. You know, she didn't have any spells. She didn't have any abilities except Sketch, which is a terrible ability. It's just horrible. At least, well, it can. Most of the time, it's horrible. I don't know. I never found any good use out of her. Anybody who has found a good use out of Realm consistently, I would love to have a conversation with you about how you made Realm relevant. Anyway. We should be getting pretty close to level 25. I think we're at 21, yeah? So yeah, Ice Rods, Flame Rods, they both do well against these enemies here. What are we at? Level 24, so just 1 more level. Alright, let's go ahead and turn the boost down to 2x. But yeah, Mog with his dances are pretty good, pretty dang good, and can come in at some very clutch times in the game, especially in the world of Ruin, which we're about ready to get into. Alrighty, very nice. Alright, level 25, fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead and hop back in the airship. Okay, we got all the dances, we've got Mog up to level 25, and now we'll just put together the party that we want to take through the floating continent. Alrighty, take the wheel. Oh, and then let's create a save point real quick. Oh, and then as far as espers go, we still want Gao to absorb any. Let's see, we'll just have you equip Golem. We'll have you equip Phantom, just for good measure. We want Gao to absorb any experience that we might get. Okay, let's go. Oops. Eh. Now, Shadow is going to be waiting at the entrance again, brooding like he usually does. He just sits there. Leave me alone, I want to brood. Anyway, we don't want him to join the party because his level gets recalculated, and since we have Gao now, it would increase his level, I think. So, anyway, we're just going to run through here, and we're not going to take any combat. We're going to... we might spend one fight. Let's see, magic. Yeah, we'll do that. But that's about the extent of what we'll do. Now we'll just run away. Well, that was rude. Cast Life Shaver so that my vanish gets negated. Alright, let's just run through here. And it's fine if Gao doesn't have vanish on. It's more important that Terra and Locke do. Okay, we want to come up here. Dragon! Oh wait, we wanted to fight the dragon. At least we wanted to steal from him and then run away. The dragons, they have the Genji glove, and while I don't know that I want to use the Genji glove like later on in the game. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't know. I like to have them. You know what I mean? Let's see. We don't want to go up there. I make that mistake every time. That beatdown is nasty. Let's vanish ourselves and then see if we can steal from the behemoth. I think all of these enemies up here have good loot that you can steal from them. So let's steal stuff, because the behemoth, he can't hit us. Couldn't steal, okay. That's ridiculous, but whatever. I think that he has what, dragoon boots? I can't remember what the behemoth has. But we've got our... I thought we had our thieves bracer on. Let's check our gear. Yeah, we got our thieves bracer and thief's knife. So I don't know what the deal is, Locke. You need to get with it. Alright, down we go, over we go. Okay, yeah, 2 ladders, not just one. Okay. Ooh, Platinum Dragon. Couldn't steal? Really? Is it also affected by the fact that you're invisible? Does the vanish ability also affect your ability to steal? I wonder. I wonder. I didn't think it did. Huh, whatever, it's fine. It's no big deal. No big-o dealo. Come on, Terra, let's go. Thank you. Alrighty, we will create one more save point over here after we run away from these guys. Haha, it's not gonna work on me. Ow. So rude. Okay, let's use some potions. Not that we really need to. So, the Ultima fight that we'll be taking here in a moment. Let's just go ahead and use a quick save for good measure. Let's see, let's do... Stole the Genji glove, yay! Okay, so it didn't make a difference if we were invisible or not. I mean, we stole when it mattered. That's really what counts, right? That's what we wanted. No, we're not going to return to the airship. Behemoth. Okay, let's see. Let's try one more time if we can steal. Couldn't steal. Come on, Locke. Steal. Are his pockets too small? What's going on? Stole Hermes sandals. Yay! I knew you could do it. And once again, not that we needed those. We just wanted them. All right. So we are set for our battle against Ultima, and let's rock and roll. Da 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 da. My name is Ultima. I am power, both ancient and unrivaled. I do not bleed, but I am but strength given form. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna steal your Elixir. Boo. We don't want that. We want the ribbon. Whoa. That was unnecessary. Alright, stole ribbon. Hooray! We got the ribbon stolen. That's fantastic. So now, let's just immediately start taking down his MP. This is an MP drain battle, 100%, because if we get his HP too low, then he starts casting really nasty stuff that flare that he cast on Locke just now was just a small taste of what he can do to us. Where's Rasp? There we go. So anyway, Rasp. So we want to keep his HP at 100% while we just drain his MP. And that's partly why we have Gao here, is because his magic is so high. And okay, let's go ahead and heal myself. So anyway, that's about that. This is the fight. Just keep ourselves healed and drain his MP, because he, like other bosses in this game, has the attribute. Well, there's other enemies like that as well, but there are a couple of bosses like this guy who dies if his MP equals 0, and that is a nasty one. Where are you? Now, I think he's vulnerable to slow. Let's actually cast Libra on him, unless he dies here. Nice block. Okay, so level 37, HP, MP 550, no weaknesses. So there you go. Alright, and we don't really need to cast slow on him. As you can see, we're doing just fine. Flare, I think, is the most powerful spell that he does cast when he's at full HP. So this should be the last time we need to cast Rasp, and this will end the battle. Just stand by with Locke, just in case. Yep, there it is. Boom! So as you can see, we probably wouldn't have been able to do that with our characters at the low level. But look at that, 20 magic AP. Dang. And we got the elixir to drop at the end. Okay, so we got the ribbon, elixir, and now we enjoy the cutscene. Hello, Kefka. Yes. Celes, what are you doing here? Yeah, no kidding. Where'd you even come from? I followed you. I have a score to settle with the Empire. Well, don't all of us now. Behold the warring triad. Gestahl still thinks all this time that he is in complete control and that he's the one calling the shots. I've got goosebumps. Please stop this madness. Now, in fairness, I guess, Gestahl does have power. I mean, he's also been infused, I think, with Magus Sight or with Esper's magic. So he's got power. As we can see, he just totally incapacitated all of us using the triad's power. And so Gestahl's got power. He's not just this old man who's power tripping. And, he's got the power to back up his whatever. I guess he can back up his talk. Why don't I give you and Kefka the task of creating progeny to populate? No, thank you. Kill the others and we'll forgive your treachery. No thanks. I already have a sword. So Celes has a chance to go back to the dark side. Together we will rule the world. And Kefka doesn't care. One way or the other, he just wants chaos. Power only breeds war. It's something we'd all be better off without. So she tries to charge Kefka, and it appears for all intents and purposes that she's ran him through with the sword. But he has become quite powerful. Yep. So he is bleeding. Probably the first time he's bled. Calls us a little brat. You were born to fight. Now is the time. Show me your power. Kefka's having a bit of a time. Oh dear. He's getting a little uppity. If you revive them, they'll destroy the very world we want to rule. It's the world you want to rule, Gestahl. You haven't figured that out yet. That Kefka has no interest in ruling the world. As it is. Are you mad? Yeah, you're just figuring it out that Kefka's gone bonkers? This is the perfect chance to show them the power. Oh, you poor hopeless thing. I'm afraid you leave me no choice. No hard feelings now. It's going to use this power you've unleashed to put you to sleep. And Kefka just laughs in his face. I suppose it's only fitting that you go out. And so, see, he's casting Firaga, which is a powerful spell, but Kefka's like, no, no. No, no, no. Casts Flare. Yeah, so he's got power. But Kefka, he's become so powerful now that he's, at this point, he's kind of untouchable. Doing a adorable little dance around each other. Yeah, it's not that your magic's not working, it's that it's being negated. Well, I guess it's the same thing. They absorb all the magic sent their way. Or hadn't you noticed? Your first victim has stepped forward. Show this useless old man your true power. And Kefka just keeps shouting, show him your power! Show me your power! That time it worked. And only Kefka can survive this insurge of power. Yeah. He's talking. He's sassing the Warring Triad. More to the right. Run, run, or you'll be well done. Oh, that got him. So Emperor Gestahl. Now you're useless. So Emperor Gestahl has sadly, well, not sadly, but the world is about to learn the meaning of fear. And there he goes off the cliff. Very unceremoniously just gets dumped. Ouch, and Celes just gets power smacked out of the way. Holy cow. Uh-oh. Their power will run wild. I think that was his plan the whole time, Celes. Who's that? Oh, look who it is. It's Shadow. Comes out of nowhere, just like Celes did. Oh, did we equip Celes? Does she have any gear on? I don't remember if she does or not. I'll find my way back, trust me. You can't escape me? Ooh, a sparkly. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick save. We're gonna equip Celez since she won't have any. Let's give you the Flame Tongue. Stone Blade. Golden Shield. Let's give you some Hermes Sandals. Let's see, I don't think it matters, right? Yeah. Gaia Gear or... yeah, Gaia Gear for sure. There's not much better for the women folk than the Mystery Veils. They're pretty dang good. Okay, let's quick save. And let's be about our business. Let's get out of here. Oh no. Now, can we run away from these? No, we have to fight. Alrighty. And is it do we just kill him with Rasp again? I can't remember. Yeah, we just kill them all with Rasp. Nothing to steal. Yeah, so we just I thought it was 4 minutes that we had to get through, not 5 or 6. Did they change the timer? Yeah, I thought for sure it was only 4 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Why can't we, why did that happen? Did we trigger Did we trigger that by stepping on the wrong spot? We shouldn't have made that. That shouldn't have become unavailable to us. So anyway. Alright, Rasp. Rasp. Oh, did Locke get turned to stone? No. Okay, now, hold on here. Okay, yeah, we can't go that way. These are a lot of random encounters, and it's annoying. Alright. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, there's a way. I know we can get that treasure. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is not a save point. Okay, magic. We have to cast. Where is it? Dispel. Come on, Locke. Get her done. Come on, Locke. Get her done. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, we are to the end here, so there's the airship, but we're gonna wait. We gotta wait. Wait. Gotta wait. So we're just gonna hang out here, and we gotta wait until Shadow shows up, so we'll just fade back in when he has finally made his way back to us. Oh, there he is. Hey, Shadow, what's up? I'd never be able to rest in peace if I died without collecting my pay. Alrighty, off we go to the airship. Alright, let's get out of here, everybody. Go, go, go! There's no way to stop their magic? Well, no, absolutely not. Alright, now the world's gonna get blown up. Oh dear. So this whole sequence right here, right, this whole cutscene, um, was quite incredible to see, right? This cutscene was what everything had been leading up to, up so far. I mean, we'd already had some long cutscenes so far, and now we're witnessing the end of the world, literally as we know it. The airship's now broken in half. The world is breaking up, and we got the. There we go. I was gonna say we have the cataclysmic storms coming in, and just massive destruction. And this cutscene just culminates everything. And as we can see, the whole world's on fire and blowing up everywhere. And the continents themselves are changing. The whole face of the world is no longer the same. And I think now we fade into, on that day, the world was changed forever. And now we enter the world of ruin. It's got this sickly, sinister orange hue and tint to everything. Everything is these. They're not really earthen colors per se, but these tainted, corrupted colors, reflecting what has transpired across the world. Houses in ruin, and we find Celes waking up. And look who it is. Cid. And Celes has woken up from her long, what is it, a year-long sleep that she's been out? Basically in a coma for a year. Oh, Celes, you're finally awake. How long have I been sleeping? 1 year as of today. Yes, and I must say, I'm a bit knackered. I appreciate the fact that Cid's like, oh, it was no big deal. He is tired, and he's done. Not with taking care of Celes, but he needs a break. We're on a tiny desert island after the world was torn apart. I awoke to find us here. The world was torn apart, so that wasn't just a dream. Oh no, it was not a bad dream. What about everyone else? Where's Locke? I don't know. For all I know, the island could be the only part of the world that's still above water. Ever since that day, the world's been sliding deeper and deeper into ruin. Plants wither, animals waste away. The other people who were here with us all gave up hope. One after the next, they flung themselves from the northern cliffs in despair. Yikes. So everyone could already be. Sellers, try not to take it so hard. We can still live our lives out together, or still live out our lives together in peace. You're the closest thing to family I have left in this world. I suppose you're right, Sid. Or should I say, Granddad? Is it all right to call you that? Aw. Oh, Ji-san. Oh, I actually haven't had anything to eat since I fell ill 3 days ago. Well, unless I ask for fish, I won't get anything. That's all there is here. I'll go catch some. Alrighty, so we have a choice here. We can either nurse Sid to health and let's see. Okay, hello bird. Alright, what do we got here? Now, I don't remember if yeah, it doesn't say what fish we've got, right? It just says fish. Foul tasting fish or a fish. Huh, okay. Get back to bed, Sid. Here's a fish. Eat up. Stella as well. I can still talk. I want to thank you. Did we give it to him? Yeah, we did. So we only have a certain amount of time, right? We just keep going back and forth to get fish, basically until he dies. A delicious fish, an ordinary fish. I think the delicious and ordinary fish actually give him more time. Um, we'll see. No matter what happens to me, you mustn't lose hope. Is it we have a certain amount of time or we have a certain amount of attempts um, to help him? I don't know. I think it's more canon that he dies. I don't remember. I'm afraid I may not be long for this world. Alright, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let's see. Alright, and... Oops. What do we got? Fish, fish, and foul-tasting fish. No matter what happens to me, you mustn't lose hope. Okay, yeah, I think that, can we just go back in and we can just wait until we're out of time, I think. Yeah. And there's nothing out here. What's over this way? Oh, that's just back to his house. Alright, well, I guess we'll just keep feeding him fish until he survives, or until he croaks, I guess. I don't know. Oh, this is the end for me. Don't say that, Sid. You can make it. Oh, there are no more fish. Granddad, you have to eat, or... And Sid is gone. And the way that they introduce the world of Ruin after you wake up with Celes and there's no music, it's just the sound of the wind and the waves, and then it transitions into Celes's theme, and um, it becomes this instantly melancholy moment where, tell me you're just joking, Celes is just so desperate for human interaction, or for someone to be alive, right? And Sid, the one person who probably for years cared for her, not just after the world went to ruin, but also prior to that, even when she was becoming this Magitech knight, Sid probably showed some care for her. And so with everyone uh, gone, or at least she perceives everyone to be dead. Um, Terra, Locke, Sid, and so just I think that the music in the moment captured very well the um, I guess the moment of just utter loneliness, sadness that Sela has experienced, and then she comes up here and uh, sees the dead bird, and she remembers what Sid says. The other people who were here with us all gave up hope. One after the next, they flung themselves from the northern cliffs in despair. And Celes can't think of another way, really, to end things. Everyone's gone. Even Locke. There's nothing left for me in this world. And then she jumps, determined for her fate to be shared, or for Sid's fate to be hers, since she's convinced that there must not be anybody else alive in this world. However, she didn't die. She washes up on shore somewhere. Hello, little bird. Uh, were you watching over me? Why would you want to help someone like me? I've already given up hope. This bandana. It couldn't be. Hey, little bird, where'd you come from? Is the person who wrapped your wound still alive? Please tell me. And that is, of course, none other than Locke's bandana. He's alive. And it gives her just enough hope. Just enough hope. Let's see, where do we go from here? Do we have to go back and get stuff, or can we just go? Ah, the letter, that's right. You must leave this island. Somewhere out there your friends are waiting for you. Go down the stairs by the stove. The road to your freedom awaits. Love, Granddad. Oh, look, a secret staircase. Alrighty, now we have a raft. But we don't seem to have a sail. I'll make you proud of me, Granddad. Alrighty, off we go to the unknown. Alrighty, so there is much of the world still above water, as we can see. Most of it, though, is not in good shape. Let's see, as soon as we get control here. There we go. Alrighty, so look at that world, how different it is. Holy moly. Alrighty, so we will go ahead and create a save point. And moving forward, we are now in the world of ruin. So, in our next episode, we will venture forth with Celes and find out what has happened to our friends and all the people of this world and everything else. So, until our next episode, so long for now.